What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in once again. This week we have been putting a huge emphasis on getting the suspension dialed on my new 2023 KTM. Right off the bat, we made some updates to my last year's setting just based on the rumors that the new chassis was going to sit up a little higher in the rear, be a little bit lower and more front end heavy. So before I ever rode this bike, we updated my last year's suspension setting quite a bit, and I have about 20 hours on this bike now, and I just haven't quite been able to find that comfort that I've been looking for, the comfort that I felt on the old bike, specifically on harder, like choppy tracks. I've mostly been riding backyard sand tracks this spring, which this bike feels absolutely dialed on those tracks, and I think it's because the frame is quite a bit stiffer than the old bike, and stiffer is normally better in the soft stuff. But once I get out on a choppier track like this, or in my last video at Delta, I've been searching for a little bit of comfort, just haven't felt quite like my old self on the old 2022 model. But this week, the turbo speed tuning guys made some changes to my fork that it has just made the bike feel absolutely unreal. If you put my old front fender on this bike, I'd have a hard time telling you which bike I was actually riding because it just feels absolutely dialed, and that is best case scenario because last year's bike, I've never been more comfortable on a dirt bike before. So I'm going to share the settings with you guys in one of my upcoming videos. I'm going to tell you exactly what spring rates and the clickers and all that good stuff, so that if you guys are struggling with your new 2023, maybe this will help you out. But big shout out to the Turbo Speed guys for working so hard with me. If you guys have any suspension questions or are looking to get your stuff done this spring, hit them up for real. You guys will be able to see in this video the bike is handling incredible, and it's all thanks to the hard work those guys are putting in. So anyways, guys, sit back and enjoy this video of me shredding at Twisted MX. always a bummer to see a guy down. I was happy to hear that this guy ended up being okay. Whenever I come up to a downed rider who isn't being attended to yet, I always stop and make sure they're all right or flag down other riders. But I could see he already had two people. Well, one guy was with him, one guy was almost there, and then I could also see my dad, who, if you're not familiar, he's an ER doctor. He was also on his way to the downed rider, so I was pretty confident that he was in good hands. And sometimes just putting more bodies around a downed rider can be dangerous for other upcoming riders. So I decided to just carry on my way and trust that he was in good hands there. way good. Dude, I can't even tell you how much better this thing feels. It's unreal.